Hey, what is going on, awesome people? Welcome back to Siang Talk. In today's topic, I believe that this is one of the most important video that I've made. So I'm going to talk about why do I feel so lonely. Right, so it comes from me, myself, from my own experience. And I've been that person before that I always feel lonely. I always feel that no one actually understands me, my situation, or my feelings. Right? All of our feelings are important. You and me and everyone else. So I've been in that situation that I feel so lonely. I feel like no one is understand me, and I don't know what's my worth. So what is your worth? Right? Let's start with the worth. So if you don't even think that you are worthy of being yourself, you will always feel lonely no matter what situation or how many friends or your best friends are around you. Why? Because you are not self-loving. Right? That satisfaction from loving yourself is actually fueling you as a whole. And the friends that come will add in to the happiness. Right? Feel that togetherness, there's no abandonment with you and your friends. Right? Your friends, your best friends, your family should be things that add into you. What does that mean? That means that you have to know your worth, your value. Search for the value. Everyone is valuable. Believe me, you are value in something. You are good at something that I'm not good at. Your friends not good at. Right? So you have value. The first thing is to notice that you have value, that you can give to the world, that you have the knowledge that no one else has, because we all been in different situation, we all been into different career in our life. That's why we build different, we are best at different things. Right? Realize that. So that itself alone will actually make you realize that you have value by existing itself. Why is that important? Because it adds to your confidence. Right? You don't have to be like thinking, oh, I'm not worthy of anything. You have to get rid of that mindset first. Right? So I do have that problem before. I admit that. That is when I think that I cannot excel within the friend group that I have. I'm always the weakest one inside of them. I'm weak, I'm less talented than them. I used to think like that. Right? So you don't have to think like that, and you don't need to think like that, because you have to believe that you are unique first. So this video is to make you guys understand that every one of us is unique. Every one of us is special and strong at something and value at something. Right? Because we are all put into this world to learn something. Right? That's what I believe. To teach something, to help somebody that doesn't know what we know. Okay, let's go figure that out. Right? If you haven't found something that you are really strong and special at, think back in your memory. Right? What is the thing that you are good at? you are happy with doing it, and go and try and do that for improve in that area or that skills or that whatever you like to do. Do your best in it, because you may find yourself, find your value in the things that you do. Right? Just so we need to create an awareness to understand what we need or what we like to do in order to add our self-value. Right? We need to add in, like stacking, like building houses, stacking bridges. Right? So in order to be self-loving, right, we need to build out this strong pillar. Right? If we build a house, we need to have a strong base. Right? We don't build our home at the sand. We build our home at hard surface, rocks. Right? So think about that theory and start building yourself up, because we are the only person that can change us. Right? And this video isn't gonna do anything if you don't take action. You don't go and figure out what you really love, you're really passionate about, that add into your self-value. Right? So value yourself. If you cannot find or can't find value yet, search for it. Look for the past. Even look to your inner child. What you really like to do, what's your talent, what are you special at when you are as a child, when we are not being surprised by society, by our parents, what we really like to do. Right? Visit them, visit your inner child. That is true meditation. Okay, so the second thing that comes with the loneliness, what I feel is a failed relationship. Right? So you may have like a failed relationship before that makes you loss of your self-confidence, and that might be the one of the reason that you feel lonely. So what we need to do at that situation, if you are just breaking up with your girlfriend or your wife, right? I never get married. I haven't get into a relationship for a year plus, but I've been to relationships and I've been through that breakouts, that heartbreaks by myself. And the things that I realize about being lonely is, yes, it's true, like a failed relationship, a breakout, a heartbreak will break a person, right? Myself are one of them. So how do I work out from that situation and become better? Is through self-loving. Okay, pamper yourself when you are actually on a heartbreak, right? You need time to heal. So guys, take your time. Right? We don't. Okay, there's one thing that I want to mention. If you are healing, you don't want to like rush into healing. You don't want to tell yourself, oh, I want to heal, I want to find another girlfriend or another partner. Like, why? Because that is not the way to solve this problem. The loneliness problem is within you, right? It's yourself who are the problem. Like maybe the relationship ends by this problem that you have, like you don't realize. Maybe you are insecure because you feel lonely when you even spend time like half hour by yourself. You need your partner to be always with you, and you feel unsafe, you feel like you really need someone by your side. And maybe that is the culprit of the failed relationship. So there's many things that can cause a breakup or end of a relationship. So that is one of it. So if what I mentioned is your problem, you need to love yourself more first. Find something that will occupy the time that you are thinking too much. Right? Don't make yourself in that situation that you will think and think and think. Right? So why? The reason will be if we are dwelling in that mindset, in that mode for a long time, it becomes a rabbit hole. When you are in the mood of thinking too much, thinking negatively, it is a negative loophole that you will go in, right? So once you go in, it's hard to come out. That's why at the first we don't want to get into that situation. Find something that you will love to do and spend your time there. Whatever it is, go to the gym, right? Meet your friends, go get a new hobbies, go learn martial art, whatever you can do to occupy the time that you spend alone. That will minimize the chances that you will think too much, you will think negative thoughts, you will think negative about yourself. So to be self-loving is to think less negatively about yourself. Okay, everyone should have known that, but right, I know so many people couldn't do, or they haven't found a way to make more activities into their life so that they can get rid of this habit. Right, so all the negative thought, negative self-talking are habits that we build throughout the days, throughout the weeks or the months that we have. So in order to reprogram that, what should we do? We should go out, because we should spend time doing other things, right? So that we won't repeat that same routine of thinking too much. Alright? So it's simple as it says, but when we are in that situation that we're thinking negative thoughts, we are actually addicted to being negative. Right? So are you being addicted to the negativity? So the friends or families that around you also play an important aspect that what you're actually thinking or feeling. Okay, so and also try to choose the friends that are more positive, like especially when the time that you're having heartbreak, you feel lonely, you feel abandoned by your partner, right? Those people that are more happy, more positive, tend to give us more good and better energy, right? They give us positive thoughts about our situation, right? They be with us and get rid of some of the loneliness inside of us, right? But what is important is we need to change ourselves, change our time spent alone, doing things that we really want to do for a long time. For example, right? Do it. Occupy your time with something else, so you won't feel as lonely as you feel before. So I hope it helped you guys to understand more about what is really loneliness. Alright, so I might miss something. And also, right, loneliness is about not being understood. Right, we want to be understood by others, our feelings, our thoughts, and sometimes no one really understands us. This is true, and we can't change that. And we have to accept the fact that sometimes, right, maybe no one will understand us. We have to accept that, and we have to be willing to love ourselves no matter what. That is the point of not feeling lonely anymore. Because when you are understanding yourself, right, you turn that needing others to understand you to you are the one who understand and love yourself. Right? I believe that this is the most important message for today. So when you you learn to love yourself more than you expect others to love you and understand you, you will become a more and much happier person, because you will decide to love yourself other than the person they expect them to do so. And they may not be 100% love you all the time, all day, all week, because we all have emotions. So we have to understand that, okay? The only person that are always with us, they're always loving us, is us, ourselves. And starting from today, I want you guys to learn how to understand yourself, love yourself unconditionally. And that's when you feel that life is beautiful, life is so much to explore, so much to learn, so much to love, especially about yourself, because you are the most precious thing that God has given to you, yourself. And He loves you unconditionally so that you can love yourself unconditionally. Okay, to love yourself unconditionally is not being selfish. Okay, so I want to end this with an example of loving yourself. Loving yourself is when you make mistake, when you having a breakout, when you fail with something. Forgive yourself from doing that. Right? By loving yourself, you actually release yourself from the guilt, the feeling of negativity. Right? You release it because you are not holding those hurt and those feelings within you. Okay? So it's important to realize that loving ourselves is the key to not feeling lonely, because you're not blaming anything or anyone around you. You are always self-learning because you love yourself, you want to be better, right? That is the one positive traits that you will get when you are loving yourself. You want to improve, you want to know what's wrong, and you want to fix the things that is wrong in your life. You want to make it right? And you don't want to make this same mistake again, because you love yourself. You understand it now? I think that's all I want to share today. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I hope you guys get a release from watching the video. If you feel lonely, you feel no one is understand you, these are the few ways to release yourself from feeling lonely, to realize you can do something else, you can love yourself more, you can add value in your life. Alright guys, if you like this video, please like and subscribe to my channel, or comment down below what is really making you feel lonely at times, and I will answer you if I get the message or the comment. Thanks for watching guys, peace.